All right, next question from the Symbiont. Most CCGs thrive on regular releases of new cards. What do you think would be the optimal card release format and schedule to keep Hearthstone interesting for all players, as well as for competitive high-level play?
I think it's most important to release stuff regularly. And I think when there is a new reset, there really should be a reason for a new reset. A lot of the games I've played in the past, when they reset the ladder or the league or something like that, the rules are different, maybe not greatly, but it's something that gives people hope to where they understand the game perfectly to that point. And when things change, they can have the advantage because they're there and they're, you know, they can put
in the time at that moment.
Exactly. So when I see the, you know, the rank resetting just every month, and there not really being any significant changes.
Yeah, what's the point of climbing that ladder? I agree.
And when there are significant changes, they're not actually timed with the new, you know, seasons.
Yeah, like the patches necessarily.
So I think if they added maybe, you know, 6 or 7 cards in, just every season, literally, even if it was imbalanced, it really proved to be a good way to see the more innovative players, and any kind of regular-based change is really what they need. I don't think we'll see that though.
No, I don't either. I like the idea, but I don't think we'll see it.
If you release like 6 cards, no one's going to buy more packs.
Yeah, they're just going to craft everything out of dust.
You got to release a lot of cards. Yeah. People are like, oh, time to buy some packs. Yep. Get that discount 40 pack.
That's true.
Yep.
I like what you were saying, but I agree with your analysis of it. Yeah, I think it just... I don't know what the balance is, because you have to balance like the cost of getting all these cards and the playtime to get all these cards with refreshing the game. But like, I know in Magic it was like 3 sets a year, basically, was the release rate. And I felt like that, I played that game a lot, and I felt like that really kept it very fresh, where it's like, you know, every 4 months or so, you have this huge new block of cards, and you get to build out of it. So if they did something like that, I'd be totally cool with it. I think it'd be great.
Man, we got a serious question here.
All right, what is it?
Both of you, referring to us, are vegans / vegetarians. Me being the vegan, you being the vegetarian.
That's right.
Suppose the two of you are thrown in one of these tragic situations where people have to eat their friends to survive. Who do you think would eat each other first? Whoa.
Who do you so one of us would eat the other one, basically. We'd both be holding out or something?
Well, actually, I've noticed a loophole in this question. He asks, people have to eat their friends. So how strong do you think our relationship is? Do you think we'd be considered friends? Because if we weren't friends, we wouldn't have to eat each other. Here's
the thing, and I feel like, unfortunately for this guy, we've become friends now at this point.
Oh, man.
I feel so much closer to you than I used to. We've just been spending so much time together today, and it's been great. So I think we're friends, and we'd have to end up eating each other. So who would do it first?
Okay. Well, I have told the stream I do plan on watching Iron Man 13 70 years from now. So I'm going to have to probably pull a fast one on you and just, you know, knock you out.
You know, I'm afraid of nothing more than death, and I want to live forever. And, you know, I want to get rich so I can freeze my body when I'm about to die and the aliens can bring me back or something. So I think that I would probably preemptively eat you, and probably, because you are so tall, make some sort of jacket out of your flesh to survive the situation as well. So I guess we just go at each other immediately.
Well, I mean, if that's going to be the case, if we both want it as badly, what if we just decided to give up like a leg? Like, you don't need a leg to play computer games.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that, and then we maybe just pull straws for whose leg it is.
Well,
I feel like, I guess this is on top of a snowy mountain, right? This is the only way this works. Because anywhere else, it's like we just go and eat like tree bark or something, right?
I'm thinking that the weight of both of our legs is probably similar to the weight of one of us. But, you know,
so if we both took one leg or something?
Being 2 of us, we'd have to probably ration it off. We may have to drop an arm. I don't know if I'm willing to do that.
Well, if we drop an arm, we can't really play games, right?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah. We might have to draw straws for that one.
Well, if we've gotten that, here's the thing: after we like take off the legs, if we haven't bled to death, we are like amazing at what we do. Like we are just like super geniuses.
Pretty good at what we do.
I know, but like, do we know how to make like tourniquets and saw off legs without dying? Like by the time we eat an entire leg, and then an entire another leg, and then 2 more legs, like if no one's gotten us by then, maybe we should just die at this point. Like,
all right. Okay.
It's a very interesting question. Thank you, FigQ. All right, next one from Twister K. If you could make a change to one Hearthstone card, which card would you change, and what would that change be?
Oh, I know this. I know this one. I would get Flame Strike, and I would just make it legendary. Yeah.
Just so it's like harder to get in Arena?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I just don't want to play against it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if they want to have their Flame Strike, I feel they should give up a Ysera for Arena.
Okay. That's fair enough. That's a good answer. If I could change one, what would it be? Let's see.
I mean, you already got your wish, I believe.
Yeah, I did. I really wanted Pagel and Tinkmaster fixed, and they're fixed. I would change Innervate. I would just get rid of it because it's ridiculous and broken, and it randomizes games too much on draws. So screw Innervate, get rid of it. That's the next card in my chopping block. First it was Pagel and Tinkmaster. Now it's Innervate. Innervate, you're fucking dead.
Okay. Well, this is the last question of our series here from Why Am I So Starving?
Okay.
Interesting name.
Yeah, maybe because you didn't eat your friend.
If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, this is so easy. This is so easy. We have this thing at my house called fajita night. Whenever it's like my birthday or like an anniversary or something like that, I get fajita night, and it's these vegetarian fajitas, and it's just like, it's like build your own fajita. Of course, it's all vegetarian, no meat in there, but it's like the greatest, like my mouth is starting to water. Like it is just, I would gladly sign up to just eat that for the rest of my life.
I think I'm actually going to go with something that I pretty much eat for half of my life, and it's just like potatoes. If it has to be a meal rather than...
Sweet potato or regular potato?
Just regular potatoes.
Regular?
Yeah.
Okay.
And...
like in what form? Or is it just like, are you like...
Well, recently we've been doing this cut them up and put them in the oven thing with a bunch of spices.
Oh, I know that one. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a recipe out there for it, but I don't have it off the top of my head.
No, that's good. Well, you cut it up and you put spices on it, you put it in the oven, and it's I know exactly the one you're talking about, though. It's delicious.
The problem is that when you're normally making it, the idea is you just leave in there for however much you want, because if you leave it too long, it's like mashed potatoes, which is also great, but it's like foolproof. It would counterfeit this rule, because it would have to be not mashed potatoes, so it'd be a little bit more stressful to make.
Which, well, I mean, I guess you'd have to find the timer amount and just set it to that.
Yeah.
You just have a stove that will only cook for 35 minutes.
Okay. I can see that. Yeah. Well, I think that concludes our list of questions. Oh. I have to say, I was hoping for more troll questions.
Yeah, there weren't that... Well, I mean, there was kind of some epic troll questions in there, but...
Oh, overall... that's just Trump pulling hard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Well, Trump, good luck to you, man. Thank you for taking the time to ask a question. Actually, there was one question that wasn't in here that I did want to pass by. It turns out that Chalky tried to add you on Skype.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you accept Chalky? Do you not like Chalky?
I mean, I like Chalky.
I won't tell him.
I like
Chalky
probably as a friend, but...
Not a Skype guy? Like, your relationship isn't good enough to put him on Skype?
Yeah, there's like friend status and like Skype friend status, and I think he'd qualify for Skype friend status, but the truth is I didn't know that it was him that was adding me, even though his username is probably like Chalky, and then like 2 random numbers.
And then he probably also sent a message, hey Krip, it's Chalky. We recently met and hung out together in Berlin.
Yeah.
I'd like to add you as a friend on Skype. Is this okay? And you're like, X. Not just decline. It's like, do you want to block this person? You're like, yep.
The thing is, that story actually kind of, rings something in my mind. So it might have actually happened.
You are a cold, cold man, Kripparrian.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, all right.
I get a lot of Skype.
It's good to get the truth out there at least.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess this concludes it.
I thought you got a few more, didn't you?
No, actually, they had actually written the Chalky question on this, and they were showing.
Oh, is that this? It's the Skype question?
Yeah, it's actually exactly that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you're going to ask a question, that's the way to do it.
That's it.
There you go.
Okay, so guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this AMA. Bye.
Yep. I don't know.